Have you noticed? From the time you were a child, you were told, be like him, be like her, achieve like them. But no one ever asked, who are you? What is your unique gift? Once upon a time, the animals of the forest started a school. The idea was noble. Let us teach our children everything: running, climbing, swimming, flying. The intention was equality. But intention and reality are two very different things. The rabbit, who was born to run, was forced to swim. The squirrel, who was born to climb, was forced to fly like an eagle. The duck, who was born to swim, was forced to run on land. The eagle, who was born to soar in the sky, was forced to run like a rabbit. But what happened? The rabbit became slow. The squirrel lost confidence. The duck forgot how to swim beautifully. And the eagle forgot that the sky was his kingdom. Then comes the conflict. This is exactly what is happening in human life. You are born with certain possibilities, certain strengths, a fragrance that is uniquely yours. But instead of being nurtured, it is compared, judged, and reshaped to fit into a mold. By the time you grow up, you may be educated, but you are no longer alive to your own gift. Look deeply. Stress and anxiety come not because life is difficult, but because you are trying to be something you are not. A rabbit cannot swim happily, no matter how much he practices. And yet, isn't that what society asks of you? To do what does not come naturally, to suppress what comes naturally, and to endlessly compare yourself with another. You look at your neighbor's success and you feel small. You see someone else's beauty and you feel ugly. You watch someone's strength and you feel weak. But the question is, why should a rabbit compare with an eagle? Why should a duck compare with a squirrel? And why should you compare with anyone at all? But here's the trap. Society teaches you that success is not in being yourself, but in fitting a standard. If you are average in everything, you are rewarded. But if you excel in your uniqueness, you are often punished. Then comes the conflict. When you spend your life polishing your weaknesses, you forget to shine with your strengths. Imagine if instead of running, the rabbit spent all his time trying to swim. He would become a miserable swimmer, and in the process, he would lose his gift of running. Isn't this exactly what most people are doing? Running away from their gift, trying to be a poor copy of someone else, instead of a brilliant version of themselves. So what is the message of the animal school story? It is this. Life is not about becoming like someone else. Life is about becoming fully yourself. If you are a rabbit, run with joy. If you are an eagle, soar to the sky. If you are a duck, swim with grace. If you are a squirrel, climb without fear. When you honor your unique strength, the whole existence benefits. A rabbit who runs with joy is a blessing to the forest. An eagle who soars is a wonder to behold. But an eagle who tries to run will always look foolish. So ask yourself today, am I trying to live someone else's life? Am I wasting my energy on comparisons, on fitting in, on pleasing others? Or am I turning inward, discovering my true nature, and nurturing that gift? Because only when you live as yourself, not as a copy, will you know freedom. Only then will you know joy. Remember, a rabbit does not need to fly, and an eagle does not need to swim. You don't need to live someone else's life. Concentrate on your gift, nurture it, and you will shine naturally. If these words resonated with you, subscribe and stay connected. Because the journey to freedom begins the day you stop comparing and start becoming. Noun.